Modern day psychology tells us that our feeling function is actually a center of intelligence, just like our thinking function. The difference being that our thinking function tells us what something is, and the feeling function tells us whether something is good or bad, its value. This sounds a lot like what the Qur'an already spoke about using the concept of the heart, the Qalb, a spiritual organ. Jungian psychology tells us that our feeling function is a rational function. The only difference is that it judges value, meaning is this good or bad, right or wrong? It doesn't work by logic like the thinking function. This psychology tells us that we need to develop both the rational feeling function and the rational thinking functions to fulfill our potentialities and make us truly human. Both are required to make human judgments. You can't just go completely one way or the other. Let's take a look at this knowledge in terms of what the Qur'an calls the Qalb, translated as the heart. It's really important as Muslims to try to reflect and understand the Qalb, because get this, the Qur'an tells us that humans who do not understand with their hearts belong in hell. You heard that right, chapter 7, verse 179. Just like modern psychology says that the feeling function is a rational function, the Qur'an says that we must understand using our qalb. Typically, when we think of understanding, we automatically are thinking the intellect. This should not be so for Muslims. The understanding of the qalb is not based on traditional logic. Rather, it's a spiritual organ that perceives value and truth beyond logic. What's also very interesting is that the Qur'an mentions that our job is to keep the qalb pure, meaning it can become impure. Similarly, this psychology tells us that our feeling function can be corrupted. It can turn negative. So imagine a business deal. Your thinking function says the numbers add up, it's profitable, everything checks out, but your feeling judgment might say this deal involves interest, and interest is haram. It just doesn't feel right. Now, logic says go ahead and do the deal. Your values say, no, I don't think it's worth it. A good Muslim must develop both centers of intelligence, the head and the heart, the aql and the qalb. The qalb is a mysterious spiritual organ which resides within our chest, within our physical heart, and modern day psychological insights could help us learn more about this fascinating organ.